In this video, we will show how to validate a username and password. For that, first open data types and expand it. Click on list data page. You have to save as this list data page. This data type we have created in the previous video. Rename this list data page as records fetch RD. Naming convention is up to your wish. It can be as per your case life cycle. So first open this list data page, and we have to open this existing report definition, data table report definition. So save as this report definition. Please don't make any changes in this existing report definition. We have to do save as, and then only we can manipulate it. Label it as user details fetch RD. You can see there are many unnecessary fields like create system ID, create operator. These are not necessary. If you want, you can delete all these. So in parameters tab, add two parameters like username and password. Username data type will be text. Similarly for password also, data type will be text only. So whenever these two fields gets matched with the existing records, the user will get validation to enter into to submit the form, or else there will be an error message showing that authentication failed. So in filter also add these columns username and password. Add another filter condition for password. Sorry, it is password. Don't forget to keep this use null if empty. So save this report definition and go back to the database that we have created, d_records fetch. Here call this user details fetch RD that we have just created now. And in data page also go to parameters tab and add those two parameters, username and password. And so click on these parameters, and we can just pass current parameter page. Save this data page. Yes, we are done with the first step. Now go to case types and click on the existing case type, and here we have to open the flow of this user details. Open the process. For flow action, we have to click on this assignment step as it is in create stage. So we can see flow action in only assignment step. In another stages, it can be visible on connectors also. So go to validations tab in flow action. Here we have to write a validation. Name it as validate details like this, some kind of. Click on create and open. So we have to write the error message on what property. So on password property we are writing this error message. For condition, click on add. Here we have to select the function. there will be many functions like validating two strings or two dates or anything, some kind of functions will be visible. But for now we have to select expression evaluates to true. Here we have to write an expression. Here we have to write this expression as shown, with d underscore records fetch is the data type, database name that we have created, and we are passing two parameters which are username and password. And for username we are passing dot username, which is entered by the user in the first screen, and dot password also will be entered in the first screen, first step of the create stage. And when this record is not true, I mean when px result count double is equals to 0, that means username and password that he have entered doesn't exist in the record, then the authentication fails, showing an error. So we can test here also, and we have to write message like please enter valid please provide valid details, like this. Any message you can customize. So whenever that record double is record count is not is equals to 0, then it means there is no such record. Username and password record won't be visible. So click on save, go back to the flow action, and here also click on save. Submit this and save. Submit the flow, save. Now again go to case type, and so click on save and run to check our work. Here you can see there are two fields, username and password. First I am clicking on create account. I will first create a account with the username Sajiha and the password is rules. Email, give some details like this, and submit it. So you can see username is Sajiha and password is rules. Whenever I enter correct details, I can submit this form. And now I'll create another case. Click on save and run. Now I'll try to give different password or different username, something like this. I have given two different. So you can see please provide valid details.